Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shah. All praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Kakadash. Yahweh in the name of the Heavenly Father, Yahweh Shah in the name of His only begotten Son, who they ignorantly call Jesus Christ. Now we're going to get into part 2 about this Wack 100 being accurate on what he was saying, what was going to happen. Because anybody can see that this is going to be the reaction of these devils. You see, the Lord set it up so they can react this way. When they and the preaching might be foolishness. That's why the Lord say He's gonna do this by the foolishness of preaching, but it's the way that He's gonna provoke these dragons to want to fight for a blessing that they can't have. And so when you go into the kiss your boot, that's just something to rev up the traders. Cause I had a girl that I presented it to. I'm watching the video. We laying in the bed. This is when I first was coming into the truth. We laying in the bed. I showed the video how the folk going down and kissing the boot. This girl get violently upset. She get violently mad and went to cursing out niggas. They don't, them niggas doing that. Why they see somebody need to da. You see, they get violently mad. That's the mass hypnosis that these devils done put into the mind of these Negroes. He done put a trigger in the mind of these Negroes that worship him. See, this is why Revelation say they that worship the beast, because he hypnotizing them and he done put a trigger in them. When something go down against him, they come out like a werewolf, like a raging dog. You see, they come out protecting their master. That's why when them elders and high priests, they say, well, Caesar gonna take our positions away. See, we gonna stick with the so-called white man, the devil. We gonna stick with him. Because if people get to believe in this dude, they get to believe in Yahweh Shah, man, he gonna take our whole nation away. That meaning we ain't gonna be the top people in the nation. But anyway, when you go into the scriptures, this is the prophecies, man. The prophecies let you know what's gonna happen. And Wack 100 was 110% right when it came to what these Negroes, what the dragon is gonna do, and what the Negroes gonna do. Yahweh Shah said it was gonna happen, and it's gonna happen. Matthew 24:7, it said, "For nation shall rise up against nation." That means it's gonna be bloodline against bloodline. See, and they're gonna attack each other. They're gonna want to kill each other. It's gonna be an all-out war in the streets. Verse 9, it says, "Then shall they deliver you up to be afflicted, and shall kill you, and ye shall be hated of all nations for my name's sake." That means Jacob's trouble. They're gonna attack Jacob. Verse 10, it says, "Then shall many be offended." See, that's what these niggas is. They offended because we sitting around, got these dragons kissing the boot. "And shall betray one another." I'm gonna go get all the bikers, and all the bikers, they gonna come, and I'm gonna tell them to attack you niggas. I'm gonna get some other niggas to start attacking you niggas while y'all got the white man kissing y'all boot. "And shall hate one another." See, that's straight hatred for your own people, that they is finna kick the enemies behind. And this is what the Israelites been doing. They been being traitors to each other. And that's what that great tribulation is going to be about. That you got traitors teaming up with the enemy. Now let's go into this traitors, because this is what Wack 100, he the embodiment of the situation. Even though he right about what we do is gonna provoke the heathen. Yeah, it's gonna provoke the heathen. Anytime we try to build, it don't matter how we building and what we building. Anytime we try to build, the heathen get together and come against us. They've been doing it for thousands of years. It ain't something new. They ain't got to see us kissing the boot. We saying they going into slavery. That's worse than kissing the boot, man. They ready to kick our behind. Okay, let me get my spelling right, because I'm all... Okay. Because I know it's in the Maccabees, but I ain't got the specific verse, so I think here it is. See, look at verse 21. Look at what it says. It says, but when it was told Maccabees what was done, he called the governors of the people together and accused those men. See, what men? Just like Wack 100. That they had sold their brethren for money. See, he said, I'm a part of the world. Everybody do me right, I do them right. Well, the devil is doing you wrong. That's why you being a Paru or whatever the heck you talking about, and you don't got a kingdom in a land that you can got your face on the money. It says, and set their enemies free to fight against them. See, you want the enemy to come fight against the Israelites, because we got them kissing the boot, man. When they done when they shooting us down in the street, got niggas packed up in the prison, 2 million niggas in the prison, man. See, and 1 million niggas inside of a mental slavery. And you sitting around talking about, oh, I'm gonna get them to fight y'all. So he slew those men that was found traitors. And this is what's going to happen in Jacob's trouble. To look at what the Lord say. See, we know what the Lord say. It's going to be traitors, and we going to have to kill them. Isaiah 30 and 15. It say everyone. Now, what is this talking about? This is the burden of Babylon, not ancient Babylon. This is the Babylon the Great is talking about. This is the end days. This is an end day prophecy. And I brought out in the last video, verse 2, this is when we're going to lift up the banner on the high mountain of Babylon and Great America. We're going to lift up the voice, see, and tell these dragons you're going into slavery. Yahweh Shah is killing everybody in America. It says we're going to shake the hand at them so they can go tell their nobles what we telling them. Okay? So in 15, when all heck breaks loose, let me get 14 and get the context. And it shall come to pass, it shall be as a chase roe, and as a sheep that no man taketh up. So they're going to be running for their life. Everybody running for their life. They shall every man turn to his own people. See, folks ain't going to worry about you talking about you an American. You are the world. See, he going to say, there go a big bald-head Negro, and we going to kill him. And flee every one into his own land. 15. Every one that is found shall be thrust through. See, they're going to shoot your behind through with bullets, or they're going to have a run out of bullets, and they're going to stab your behind with a machete or some kind of object. It's saying, every one that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. See, you want to hang on, and these your buddies, these your fellow Americans. We gonna see when all heck break loose, when that Jacob trouble, and they come and they target your behind. Because it ain't because the Negro is making dragons kiss their boot. It's because they hate your gut. They've been hating your gut way before kissing of the boot came into play. They've been rounding niggas up, throwing them into prison, pushing crack cocaine in the community. They've been doing all this before somebody was kissing the boot. They is gonna kick your behind. 2 Ezra 16:22. See, it say, for many of them that dwell upon the earth shall perish of famine. They gonna starve you out. That's that pale horse. The pale horse is talking about the pale-faced white man. The pale horse is gonna starve your behind out. He gonna close that grocery store and starve you out. And the other that escaped the hunger shall the sword destroy. See, and if you don't starve out, you might make it to some food. He gonna destroy your behind, man. Either with that freaking what you call it, the sea hip, the grain of rice, that device they wanna stick in your behind and cause you to have some kind of cancer. See, some kind of fast moving cancer, or well, he gonna just straight up kill your behind, man. Chop your head off, saw you in half with a chainsaw. Watch Chainsaw Massacre, and you'll see the heart of these devils. See the mind of these devils. It says, many is gonna. This is gonna happen to many. Now what else? Let's go to 15. See, verse 16. It say, for there shall be sedition of men. What's that saying? People gonna be fighting each other in the street and invading one another. They gonna come all in your house. Give me what you got. They shall not regard their king nor princes. We don't care about no police. You better call the police before the police get here. We gonna be done tortured and killed your behind. And the course of their actions shall stand in their power. It say a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. So it's gonna be martial law, roadblocks. They gonna have their militias blocking the area. They lynch mobs blocking the areas, just like they did in slavery. Watch Rosewood, and you will see how these dragons get down. Verse 19, it says, a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor. See, they ain't gonna care if you is American. Get ready to watch the movie Civil War, because they already know it's coming. It says, but shall destroy their houses with the sword and spoil their goods. Stock up all you want, because of the lack of bread and for the great tribulation. See, that great tribulation go back to Jacob's trouble, just like I brought in the last video. But it's gonna be traitors, because this is what our people do, man. Let me get that in Maccabee. See, our people is some traitors, man. We would switch out on each other quick, and that's a part of the curses. But this is what we gonna do. So the curses say we're gonna do it, and we see it's being done on a regular basis. That's what the 50 caucus, 50 senators in the Black Caucus of America. This is what they do. They sitting in there getting them checked, and they know what's going on. Probably took an oath not to tell nobody. Verse 11. In those days went there out of Israel wicked men who persuaded many. See, they gonna be persuading many. That's why he said, I'm gonna tell everybody, y'all got people kissing y'all boot. And what about the old people and the people that ain't with the violence? And our people don't even know what's going on. Say, them Negroes know what's going on because we tell them. They just rejecting the truth. See, they destroyed for a lack of knowledge, and they rejecting the truth, so the Lord gonna reject they behind. It says, they gonna persuade many saying, let us go and make a covenant with the heathen that are round about us. Let's go to the so-called white men, the bikers, and all the gangs, and tell them to attack you niggas. When the war pop off, the race war pop off, we not gonna go for the dragons. We gonna come for you niggas first, cause y'all started the war. See, it ain't because they hate y'all so much that they want to kill y'all. It's because y'all provoked them. If y'all would have left the white man alone, he would have left us alone. He wouldn't have did nothing. He would have just let us be fellow Americans. See, it's a lame, a simple-minded Negro. Proverbs chapter 1. Look at verse 20. Starting with verse 20, it says, wisdom crieth without. She uttereth her voice in the streets. See, we in the streets, uttering our voice, giving wisdom to our people. These folks is your enemy and they getting ready to kill you. 21. She cried into the chief place of concourse. We go in the middle of the city and tell them, these dragons is going into slavery. They're getting ready to try to kill you Negroes, and they need to apologize and kiss our boot. In the openings of the gates, in the city she utters her words, saying, how long, you simple one. See, Wack 100, he just a simple Negro, man. How long will you love simplicity? You scorners, the light they're scorning, and fools hate knowledge. See, they hate the knowledge of the. He talking about, I ain't worried about what happened 200 years and back 200 years ago, like Jim Crow didn't happen, like redlining didn't happen, like the crack epidemic, the second Jim Crow didn't happen. See, a big simple body Negro, man. They hate knowledge. See, they love simplicity and they hate knowledge. They love, I'ma just keep it simple. I'm an American. See, the scriptures don't cut you niggas in half. Talking about, and let's go ahead and get there. Let the Lord tell these Negroes, man. What is it? Hebrew 4 and 12. It say, for the word of God is quick and powerful. See, the Lord say you being simple. Talking about you an American. See, you scorning at the people that's taking up for you and standing up against the evildoer for the Lord and for their people. And you sitting around running your mouth, being simple. It says, and sharper than any two-edged sword, piercing even to the dividing asunder of soul and spirit, the joints and marrow, and the discerner of the thoughts and the intents of the heart. See, we know the intents of this Negro heart. See, he got what you call it, something syndrome. Dang, I keep forgetting that. It's a syndrome where they fall in love with their slave master. Fall in love with their captive. See, we know what's in these people's mind, and it's all about the hypnosis that these dragons done put on in their mind. Now, what did it say? Is a discerner. See, we can discern where they coming from. We know where these Negroes coming from when they open up their mouth and try to defend their slave master. Okay. It's in the Proverbs too, if I can remember. Because they so in love with these dragons. Let me get Jeremiah, because I don't think I can find that one. Jeremiah 8 and 3. It say, and death shall be chosen rather than life by all the residue of them that remain of this evil family. See, the 2/3 is going to choose death. This is what this Negro and the Negroes like him that we know, they's going to choose death to fight for their slave master. It said, which remain in all the places where I have driven them. You was driven him on slave ships. You was driven him because if you a native, during the Assyrian captivity with the 10 tribes, you came over here to inhabit this land before the devil came and destroyed your behind. See, so you was driven over here either way you go, and you Negroes is gonna choose death. Now in the scriptures, death is the so-called white man, because it says in Habakkuk 2 and 5, it says in Revelation 6. See, he death is riding on a horse, and this is talking about the so-called white man. See, this is who they gonna choose. Let's see here. Revelation. Revelations 10, I think it's 10. See, it's gonna be accusers of the brethren, and these Negroes gonna be a part of it. He said, I have heard a loud voice saying in heaven, Now is come salvation and strength and the kingdom of our God and the power of his of Mashiach. So when all heck break loose, that's when that kingdom is coming and salvation is coming. But what's gonna happen? It say, for the accuser of our brethren is cast down. And who have him to accuse us? These wicked Negroes, which accuse them before our God day and night. Y'all got the white man kissing y'all boot. And why y'all doing that? If they get they militias up together, they gonna kick y'all behind. And what about our innocent black old women and children and stuff that don't know nothing about that violent stuff? What they gonna do? See, you simple-minded Negro, these dragons want to do that regardless. They don't care about no kissing no boot, man. And the Lord control all of this. He gonna bring they behind, and then he gonna make them kick these unbelievers behind. They didn't sit around and say, oh, you know what, y'all right, and we don't need to trust our enemies. They saying y'all preaching hate and we God love everybody, so he need to get them. Verse 4, it say, for all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithful. If you don't want to believe that this man is the devil and he the adversary of God, that he hate God's guts, and if God could be a man, he would kill him just like he killed Yahweh, just like he killed Negroes on a regular basis, because we was made in God's image. A Edomite with leprosy is not made in the image of God. A Moabite with Down syndrome is not made in the image of God. See, and they the main ones trying to kill people. That's why in Ezekiel 14 it talks about Moab and Edom. They got a major connection because they know they got deferment. What you call it? They deformed. They ain't normal. So they gonna hate on us regardless, cause they insecurities is slapping them in the face every time they look in the mirror. So this is what's gonna happen to wicked Negro. This is what he telling us, that he putting the words in our mouth. Look at verse 1. Behold, speak thou into the ears of my people the words of prophecy, which I will put in your mouth, says the Lord. So he telling us to tell our people what's gonna happen. And just so happened, this traitor is right about what he's saying now. He right about what the results is gonna be. The result is gonna be that these Negroes is gonna get attacked by the devil, and it don't matter who they is, women or children. He don't give a damn. He attacking everybody just like he did in slavery. And kissing the boot though, and him being a traitor, that's a whole nother situation. It ain't because of no kissing no boot, and him being a traitor. That's gonna happen anyway. That's just what he's saying. Just what he gonna do. That's just a part of prophecy. We know what them wicked Negroes gonna do, man. They gonna join their enemy. And I wanted that one with in Proverbs where it talked about joining the wicked. What is it? Hand joining hand. There it is. Proverbs 11:21. He said, though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished. See, just because you want to be their friend, mad about them getting that self down on their knees and kissing the boot, it ain't gonna keep them from being unpunished. But the seed of the righteous shall be delivered. We gonna be delivered because we believe the Lord and his prophecies, and we put faith in his son and obey his laws and rules on how to live, and he gonna deliver us, man. But them wicked Negroes, they ain't gonna be delivered because they want to join their slave master. And this is what they really doing. What is it? Proverbs 30, Proverbs 3, Salaki. 3 and I think like 31 or something like that. Yeah. It say, envy thou not the oppressor and choose none of his ways. See, they so much envying the oppressor. and want to be like him. I'm an American. You ain't a freaking American, man. You a freaking slave, a prisoner of war. Shut up. See, and they want to choose his ways and live like him. And I'm equal to him, and I want to be less like the so-called white man. We human too. We can be like them. A big, simple-minded Negro. And the Lord got the sword. He's sharpening that sword. Every day, he's sharpening it up. He's getting that thing sharpened. Getting it sharpened. Say, man, I'm going to slice these Negroes up. I'm going to let this sword tear they behind in half. See, when they let's get it. Isaiah 59. Isaiah 59 and 19. And say, so shall they fear the name of the Lord from the west. See, we in the west, western hemisphere, and we the main one fearing the Lord. This is where the most Israelites is at, and especially the most that believe in the Lord and his glory from the rising of the sun. When the enemy shall come in like a flood. See, these dragons coming in like a flood, like madmen sparing nobody. The Spirit of the Lord shall lift up a standard against him. See, and that standard is going to be with Yahweh and the elect. It's not going to be lifted up for wicked Negroes that want to worship and serve their slave master and bootlick their own slave master instead of congratulating their brethren for standing up to the enemy and fighting their enemies. See, fighting the people that's coming against them. Just insanity. But I'm going to leave it there. All praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Kakadash. Double honor to the elders pushing the truth. Peace to the elect worldwide. Our kingdom is at hand. Shalom.